Alright, hello fun and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Capital Wasteland Auto Axe mod, which is being made by users of the Fried Turkey and HCGX Grill. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is the Auto Axe, as previously seen in Fallout 3's The Pit DLC. And I have actually been having quite a lot of fun with this particular weapon, despite the fact that generally I don't really care much for melee in the Fallout franchise in general, but I always had a special soft spot for the Auto Axe, as it's just such a horrifying weapon, and it's just beautiful. Something that you'd think people would definitely create in the post-apocalypse. And as an extra little bit of fun to this, it is actually being created for the overall Capital Wasteland project as a part of their roadmap, so definitely very cool to see more progress being made there. But let's actually take a look at what we do get here with our new weapon and have a look at the Auto Axe, which in its most standard form will deal 16 damage with a speed of very fast and a weight of 20. It is, after all, quite a hefty weapon, and as you can see here, it is very beautifully made. I do love the modeling and texturing on this. They really did take the original from Fallout 3 and recreate it very nicely here in Fallout 4, and just looks magnificent. And of course, horrifying with those blades on the front. Oh god, that is not something you'd want to get hit by. Now, as for modifications, you can see we don't have a lot of categories down here, just the two. One for actually upgrading the damage and damage type, and the other for an aesthetics paint scheme to it, so you can make it look a bit more how you would like it to. So nothing too drastic here, but still, you know, especially with the upgrades here, allowing it to do a bit more damage and make it a bit more useful into the later game, I think is pretty darn nice. Now, as for how you get your hands on one of these lovely things, well, that's actually kind of a tiered question to answer, and you'll start seeing them spawning in the world at level 10. Now, you'll start seeing them on raiders at level 15, and finally at level 20, you're going to start seeing them on legendary. So you can actually get yourself a nice legendary version of this, which would be pretty cool. Now, there are also two unique ones you can go and find out in the world, but I won't spoil those, but they are pretty darn awesome. And I should mention that there is a prerequisite for this, though it's not a mod, it is going to be one of the DLCs, and that is the Automatron DLC. This does require it for it to function properly. So let's jump on over here and take a look at what modifications we can make to this, and head on into the Auto Axe and into the upgrades, where we of course have either the no upgrade for the standard, we then have the Buzz Blade, which is the same damage, but is going to add a nice bleed effect to your enemies. We then have the Electrified, with still the same physical damage, but adding in 8 electrical. We then have the Heated one, which has a 16 physical damage, 4 energy, but of course, fire! Yay, always fun to light people on fire. And finally, the Radioactive, having 16 physical, 4 poison, and 4 radiation damage. So pretty sweet there. Now, for these, you're just going to require different ranks in either Science or Blacksmith to add them in. And overall, material-wise, not too crazy to actually produce these. And all in all, some neat little upgrades. Now, as for the paint jobs, we've got a blue paint, a military green paint, and orange paint. I think my favorite, the Raider one, adding in a lot of faded Raider symbology on it, very neat. And then the red paint, and of course, just the good old standard yellow, which, I mean, the standard and the orange are kind of similar. The orange just seems a little bit darker, but overall, you know, still quite cool. And yeah, definitely I think the Raider one is my favorite there, just because there's a lot more going on than just a slight change in hue. Always fun to have. And well, that's it for the upgrades on this thing, so let's actually grab my 2 modified versions that I've got over here and show them in practice. I got a nice little electrified one there, and of course a radioactive one. And actually, I'm going to take a look at real quick the electrified one. I like that not only do we have the cool electrified stuff on the blade, but if you go over there, it's basically just a fusion core, like duct tape to the side with cables going out. I love it. It's just it feels appropriate to me, and it's just magnificent. Now, not really anything to, I mean, show off with shooting like we normally do. It's a melee weapon, so I guess I'll just walk up to this thing and, well, there we go. Just saw the target awkwardly. It doesn't actually do anything because you gotta shoot it, but yeah. There you go. Effectively, it basically just works like the standard in-game Ripper. Nothing really too different from that. It's just a fun new version of it, effectively, that's a bit bigger and a whole heck of a lot heavier. Now, of course, we pull out our electrified one there. Love that electrical effect. Let's actually go over in the shade so it's a little bit easier to see. Oh yeah, look at that. That is just glorious. And of course, looks great when slashing through your enemies. And finally, we've got the radioactive one here with just a nice, very, well, poisonous looking blade. I was trying to figure out some other word there, but no, poisonous sounds good, and it does poison enemies, so good times there. So let's get ourselves out some raiders. I did test this with a Deathclaw earlier. Oh god, I die so quick to Deathclaws as a level 1 character. Well, actually, my character's level 16 because I had to get the rank 2 in Blacksmith for these. But still, without armor, it's effectively death against a Deathclaw. So let us get ourselves just a raider here and just rip him to shreds. Oh god, I did the Deathclaw! Crap! Wrong one! I thought I had actually... Ooh, I thought I had gone and... Oh god, there we go. I'm gonna die now. Yeah, I thought I had the other one copied. I don't. You know what? We've gotten, like, part of the way down. What the heck? Let's just try and finish him. I've got a couple of stim packs. There we go. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Alright, let's take another one there. Oh god! Nope, there we go. I'm dead. Oh, I thought I had the raider on my, on Control C earlier. Nope. Did the Deathclaw. Well, thankfully, we can try that again here in a moment with, as I did try out the raider earlier. Of course, I would make that stupid of a mistake. Alright, let's actually just keep out the normal one. I did raiders up here. There we are. Hi, you! Oh, bye, you! There we go. Just rip them to shreds. It's magnificent. Oh god, the blood everywhere. Okay, well, let's switch on over to the electrified one now, just for the fun of it. And spawn in. Let's do, like, 10 raiders. Sure, why not? Hello, let's just get them all started up so we can be going against a couple here. There we are. Lovely. Oh, and I've been crippled again. And got that guy. There we are. Lovely. Excellent. Now let's take a stim there and get out the poison one. There we go, or radioactive, rather. And this one, again, I love because I've got the raider skin on it and just looks magnificent. And yeah, let's go after this dude. Hello! Let's actually just kind of knock him once and see how the poison... Oh, no, the poison's not really doing too much there. The damage on the blade definitely does by far the most. And of course, if you've got the one with bleed, well, you could of course tag them all a little bit and then run away. Well, yeah, that is really all there is to look over with the Capital Wasteland Auto Axe mod. It is just a fun little addition, and nice to see some more weapons coming back into the game from Fallout 3, and great to see more progress being done on Capital Wasteland. So if you would like to take a look at this mod for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description, as per usual. But that, my friends, is going to be it for this one today. Hopefully you all have enjoyed, and you do come back for the next one. Until that time, thank you for watching. As always, have a good one.